Rise and shine. It is the Mondayest of Mondays. It is 8:01 in the morning. I'm WESH 2 First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, and struggle on that struggle bus together. Anybody else really needing that Campeche? Oh, hey. Anybody else needing that coffee particularly bad today? No, just me? Okay. All right, got it. All right, just me. Anyway, it's still beautiful outside. It is gorgeous. Look at this shot. This is over Lake Dora, our tower cam network here. Oh, man, that is lovely. Some high, thin clouds over top of us. Yep. It's a gorgeous morning, Tim. A 2-layer day on the Burris scale. Right, yeah. Just the WESH pullover. I'm going to pull this off later today. Granted, I'm doing the noon and 4 today, so I'm going to actually have to put on a suit. So, oh well. Nothing on our first warning live Doppler radar, and it's not in the 70s, but that has stopped working, so awesome. All right, let's go to the temperatures that are working. I run scripts that allow me to have feels like, or live temperatures. Sometimes they work. Sometimes their data feed goes down, and they don't work. So anyway, these are the hourly temperatures. I try to get you live 5-minute temps. Try. Sometimes though, when you push the computer, other problems happen. Oh well. All right, it's 53 degrees right now in Orlando. It's 52 degrees in Leesburg, 46 outside in Ocala. So it is a beautiful, beautiful morning. Look at where we're going today, right? Temperatures are climbing in a beautiful note. We're going to be into the lower 70s for high temperatures. So definitely a cooler start, and it will be a cooler afternoon too. I've got a friend who's in town going over to Epcot. Yeah, today would be a great day to head over to Epcot. Here's a look at our high temperature forecast for the day ahead. 72 degrees in Orlando. Tell me that's not gorgeous, right? About 69 in DeLand, 66 in Daytona Beach. So depending on where you are, yeah, it may be a little cool outside, but it's going to be beautiful no matter what you're doing or where you are. Muggy Meter, by the way, looking very, very complimentary. We're pleasant. Remember, summertime is humid and steamy. So let's enjoy what we've got while we've got it. Next couple of days, by the way, the Muggy Meter, pleasant, but by Thursday into Friday, there are already some changes. So let's take a look and see what's doing. High pressure and control, nice cool atmosphere for us today. Already by tomorrow, though, we start to see those winds turn. And basically, remember, with high pressure, okay, hold on. With high pressure, the air rotates clockwise. So if we were to back that up, when the high was sitting out here, you're kind of getting that northerly wind, right? But in today's case, we're feeling good. Tomorrow's case, as that high pressure kind of shifts over, we're going to get a bit of a return flow, and that's going to mean warmer temperatures, and then warmer temperatures, because that high is going to give us more of a southerly influence on the winds by Wednesday. And then by Thursday, we'll start to see some showers, the shower chances rising, temperatures continuing to climb. This weekend, of course, if you were under a rock, you didn't know, we hit 90. First 90-degree day in the metro this year. It was a record high. But looking ahead to the end of this week, the temperatures are already climbing. They're getting warmer. You're getting warmer and warmer. Yeah, 83 for our Thursday, 87 Friday, 87 on Saturday. Not necessarily looking at record heat, but definitely building heat. It's going to be... What's going on here? Okay, it's definitely going to be the kind of temperature where the backyard swimming pool will open back up, that kind of thing. Yeah. Terry says, good morning, everyone. It seems like it's taking a while for me to adjust to this time change. Feels like 8 a.m. is creeping up quickly. I know. I'm struggling too, and I went to bed super early. Late week looks like great water days, Cindy says. Oh, it's beautiful. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous forecast. Really. And it kind of fits, we sprung forward, so we know that we're kind of working toward that goal of actual spring. And just a reminder, actual spring, the vernal equinox, is but 8 days away. 11:06 p.m. on March the 19th is when we officially get into spring. We are still in astrological winter, although March 1st began meteorological winter. Yeah. I know. This is all so exciting. So exciting. Larry says, good morning from Patrick, Space Force Base. Good morning to you, my friend. Debbie says, I have no comment about time change. Otherwise, Eric will call me out. You're darn right, Debbie. You do not forget that. Just teasing. Cindy says, at least you have your coffee this morning. Yesterday was a first-class ride on the struggle bus. Holy crap, it was. Jeannie said that when she saw my coffee sitting at home, she's like, oh, I knew that was going to be a bad day. And I was not the same through the day. I just could not recover. Well, and then there's like the whole like change, right? Like the sunset is now at 7:32. And I feel like it's going to be right around the corner for that summer solstice, the longest day of the year when we get to summer, right? Like I know I'm not the only one that's struggling. Tell me I'm not the only one. Tell me I'm not the only one. Astrological winter. Did I say that wrong? I don't even know. I'm just, listen, Campeche. I know I'm not the only one. Michelle Wargo, it's rough. Babe, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Oh, man, it's rough. This is just day 2 of the change, people. Yeah, it is. Why is the spring meteorological spring different than vernal spring? Okay, so that's a really good question. So it's not vernal, it's astrological. So the vernal equinox starts on March 19th, and that has to do with the solar system and all of that rigmarole. Us meteorologists, we try to make it super easy. So the way that we break things down, ready for this? It's very creative. All right? March, April, May, on the calendar, meteorological spring. June, July, August, meteorological summer. Those are the 3 warmest months. September, October, November, meteorological fall. Those are the transition months. December, January, February, meteorological winter, typically the coldest months. We leave it alone. The stars, the sky, aliens, that all changes, right? So that's why the vernal equinox and all that changes onto different days. And this time change just needs to go away. Yeah. Yep. Cindy says us weather nerds try to make it less nerdy for the less cool people. The aliens. Right. Exactly. Yukon says the irony of the whole weather pattern is that half of hurricane season is still occurring in autumn. Correct. Yeah. Chris says meteorologists just can't remember the actual start of season, so they just start with the beginning of the month. I like that. I like that. I think that's not the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Right? Yeah. All right. So, that said, last couple of days of winter. Astrological, of course. Gorgeous. Notice, though, we do start to warm things up a little bit, right? It's lower 70s today, which, like, that's delicious. I love it. 79 on Tuesday. 80 degrees on Wednesday. What's interesting, and we'll have to go look at the model data here. Wednesday and Thursday yesterday looked pretty stormy. So Kellyanne significantly dropped my rain coverage. So we're going to have to look at that together because that caught me off guard when I saw her forecast package this morning. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, getting warm. My pool's still heated. The heater's going to be running a little extra long today because of the chill that moved in. But by late this week, we'll be good to go. All right. So there's that for us. Let's do this now. Let's go and take a look at some of the models and kind of get a lay of the land here. All right, here is the GFS. High pressure building in. Gorgeous stretch of weather. We know this. That Wednesday, the transition is there. You know, we've got some lowering pressure. Nothing crazy, though. Storm system north of us. Storm system out in the Gulf. Nice little area of low pressure up around the Carolinas. Interesting. High pressure builds in. Little area of low pressure out east of us. What are you, little guy? A little something heading over to the Carolinas there. Interesting, right? A little piece of energy kind of behind it. Couple areas of low pressure firing up. So that's the GFS. Let's look at the European. All right, some lower pressure. See, the Euro looks like it's probably going a bit wetter on Monday the 18th with a front storm system bubbling up. Something off the Carolinas, but nothing significant. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. These models are just guidance, not gospel. That's it. That's it. Walking the dog in the dark in the morning is weird, but the light will catch up. Yeah. Yeah. Why would it be hard to remember? March 2021, June 21-22, September 20. College educated meteor. Oh, UConn, throw in the shade. Why would it be hard to remember? Insert dates for a college educated meteorologist. Because your college educated meteorologist can't remember where he put his dang coffee in the morning. Just because I went to school and learned things doesn't mean that I can apply those things to where did I put my coffee in the morning. Insert yesterday's case study. I done screwed up. Can read radar for you. Oh my God. I'm running low on coffee. The 20 what? Jeannie's like, what are we cooking for dinner? I'm like, what? Like, just because I went to college and passed classes doesn't mean much. Destiny says, UConn pushing my buttons. It's not pushing my buttons. I love it. My love language is pushing buttons. UConn gets me. And we go back and forth. So anyway, yeah, takeout. Yeah, but I don't want us to spend any more money. Oh, I don't either, sweetheart. But if I don't know what I'm cooking, then we'll do takeout. Yeah. Is this hour change affecting me? Age is affecting me. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Kind of interesting, though. You know, we were looking at the long range models for a minute. And Brent says, I'm college educated. And wait, what was the question? Exactly. I forgot what I was about to say. See, this is what I mean. What were we just talking about? Oh my God. What were we just talking about? I can't remember what we were talking about. Wow. Okay. Well, we can just move on. Oh, we were looking at the models. Yes. Okay. So we were looking at the models and Jeremy Nelson was pointing out some things on the long range stuff. Kind of cycling around, which we would expect. So yeah, we're definitely working forward through that process, and we're looking. You know, our hurricane forecast is continuing to look good. Destiny, I have a college degree. Squirrel, yeah, there you go. Right? Ah, boy, Cindy, your poor brain still first class struggle bus even today. I know I'm not the only one. We're all going to make it through together. My desire is that when I see you on Wesh 2 News at noon and Wesh 2 News at 4, I'll be a little more buttoned up. And you'll have no idea how much of a struggle bus I'm on, right? Like we all try to put, but I'm not yet. Coffee talk is unbuttoned. I can be real with y'all. Here, when I have to go on TV, I cannot be real, so I need to get it out. I mean, I can be real, but it's just, I can't be completely off the rails. We have to keep it somewhat buttoned up. Right? Yukon, my stupid, useless degree is in button pushing. So engineering, then. Cindy says, the style consultant will insist on the more buttoned up, so I'll put money on it happening. Oh, I'm going to be wearing a tie today. Yeah. All right, so that's kind of an idea of where we're at today. Today's looking beautiful. Next couple of days looking great. It's going to be warm, though. It's going to be warm. I love that. I, for one, tell me, okay, like we're looking at the 7-day forecast. We're getting into the upper 80s. I love the cool. Fall is my favorite season because by the time we get to fall, I am ready for the cool. I'm ready for the breeze. I'm yada yada. But about March, I'm ready for the heat. I'm ready for it. So, I'm ready for it. Terry says coffee talk is certainly unbuttoned most days. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No image consultant. Look, if you've been around long enough, and again, somebody posted like an old coffee talk. If you've been around long enough, I used to look like I was a flippin' bum when I did coffee talk. At least now I'm trying to be a little presentable here. But nobody's ever given me feedback on what to do during coffee talk. And as a matter of fact, Chris Pierce makes a good point. Wait, didn't the image consultant tell you to do coffee talk personality on the air? Yes, it was the talent consultant. Said, do coffee talk on TV. But I still am a little more buttoned up because I can't talk for 25 minutes about randomness there like I can here. So there you go. Janice says, I'm ready for the heat. Yep. Can we look at next week's temps, Kelly? We're not even to this week yet. You want to go beyond? All right, hold on. There is no script. Yeah, there's definitely no script for coffee talk. What do you do to prepare for coffee talk? I click the stream button. What else do you prepare for coffee talk? I make sure I brush my teeth. What do you do to prepare for talking live for a half an hour a day? Nothing. Then nothing. All right, so this is the raw GFS numbers. 91. That 91 is Monday, March 18th. And then March 19, 2021 kind of drops off a little bit. That's going to be my spring break. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, Bruce says wing it. Buddy, that's all coffee talk is. All we do on the coffee talk is wing it. Here, let me try and turn this around so that I can share with y'all and give you like timestamps. Hold on a second. Studio, scrape, paste. Okay. There. Now it has like the there it is. All right. Now it's got the timestamps and stuff. That's all I was going for. So there you go. That's the GFS model data, but it's something. Yeah. Here on Coffee Talk, we wing it. We just talk. Evelyn, we'd love you to just be yourself. Thank you very much, Evelyn. I do too. This is honestly a highlight for me. I love doing this. Mr. Bob says, Yo, Eric! Yo, Eric! It's freezing cold in Port Orange. Florida cold, absolutely. Yeah, I had to put my vest on this morning. Yeah. And Cindy, how do you prepare for coffee talk? You make coffee. And in yesterday's case, I didn't. And we see how that turned out. It was a disaster. Sonia says, I'm not ready for that 90. Well, good. It probably, probably will do it plenty other times. You'll get there. Rachel's asking, what town is this model for? This is for the Orlando International Airport, which is, like when we show you the 7-day forecast, it's for Orlando. And then we kind of, we can part it off from there. But yeah. Chris says, image consultant, talent consultant. How do I get a lucrative gig like that? You have to have talent. Ooh, did he just say that? You have to apparently have talent. Which is why I'm not doing it either. Oh, man. OIA near me. Coffee is the key, and a bit of weather and a lot of fun. That's it. That's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah. I will say though, like, I do feel like doing Coffee Talk has gotten me. I went to college. I know. I do feel like Coffee Talk has made me better on the air and on all different facets of my career. So for that, I thank you. Look, I'm using y'all as much as y'all are using me. This is one of those like poisonous, we know it's not going to end well relationships, but we still show up all the time, reaching out to each other. We know what this is. You know what this is. But listen, I just want to keep it casual. Is that okay? Are we okay doing that? Can we just keep this casual? What? Get that boy some coffee. Yukon says it will end up just fine. Oh, I know. Chris says you made a bunch of new friends. Exactly. Mr. Bob, I do not use a Keurig. I do not. Stovetop, put in the espresso, the P-Lone, let it percolate up, and then add hair to your chest. Yeah. We're just a bunch of weather nerds. That's it. Jeannie says there should be Coffee Talk sponsor and merch. I'll tell you this again and again. The minute that place and I break apart and I need money, you're going to see Coffee Talk merch. But at the moment, as long as I'm gainfully employed, thank goodness, for Coffee Talk or for Wesh, there are rules and regulations. So, yeah. There are, we don't do, if I ever did merch, and I mentioned it a while ago, if we ever did merch while I'm a Wesh employee, then it would have to be for nonprofit work, which is also good. But I know that my company doesn't love doing those things. So, but you better believe if for whatever reason they throw me out or I throw them out, let me tell you something. I'm going to be like, this Coffee Talk brought to you by insert sponsor name here. If you mention my name, you can, whatever. I'm going to sell my soul to feed my kids. I'll tell you that for free. There are a lot of former Orlando Mets doing freelance stuff. Yeah. Keurigs are cool and all, but they get nasty inside quick and cannot be cleaned without advanced rocket engineering experience. I know. And I like the old percolator, man. Yeah. The old percolator. It would help support the plane purchasing. I know, and I'm all for that, but I also need to keep the real job. That's all. This is Coffee Talk, brought to you by Miller Beer. Nobody knows Miller like the beer. The High Life. Live the High Life. This is not sponsored by them, by the way. I haven't always... Sound of perk. Oh, it is. Rita, right? Like I throw the P-Lone. My coffee maker is just, we got it when Eric was born. So Eric turned 6 this month. Like I've had the same percolator for 6 years. Use it every day. Jeannie yesterday was like, this thing's seen better days. Think we should get a new one? And I'm like, no. It reminds me of that chapter of life. I'm good with it. It's good. It's still making delicious coffee every day. When the handle breaks or something, yeah. Then we can do that. I was going to say, I know meteorologist in Tampa. Oh, yeah, Dennis. Dennis works for a different company. Different companies have different rules. And at the end of the day, everybody's their own thing. Everybody does their own thing. There'll be a lot of subscribers for Coffee Talk if y'all... Yeah, maybe one day. Oliver says, I'm too impatient for a percolator. You know what I do is I start it up, turn it on, and then I go do my other things. And then when you hear the you guys know, what is it? It's stovetop. Percolator coffee. Let's see if I can find a good YouTube video. Let's find this. Stovetop percolator coffee pot. This is what do they call that? What's the what do they call it? when you've got this is what I use. This thing. All right, let me pull it up. And it's gonna be some instructional video. We don't care. We don't need his instructions. Believe me.
This is the emergency fire blanket. This
I don't
is
want
the
to hear
emergency
it.
fire
I don't
blanket.
want to hear
This
you
is
talk.
the emergency fire blanket from Prepare.
Skip. Hi guys, my name is John Quilter, and I'm gonna teach you how to make stovetop. That thing. That is how. Okay, yeah, he's gonna teach us how to use it. I just want to see the thing. That's what I use though. Okay. Yeah. We put the coffee in it. This is the good part. Let's just take a minute and enjoy it. Yeah. Close the lid or it'll spray everywhere. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Follow me for more tips. Like and subscribe. Oh, baby, it's good. It's called Grisa. Coffee Talk ASMR. That's ASMR. That's the term. I knew there's a term for it. Grisa. I just want to sit and listen to it. That's all. Does dude actually keep coffee in a bowl? No, it percolates up. That's how I do it every morning. This coffee was done that way. And my thing is so gross looking. Not because it's dirty, but because it's beat the heck up. Cindy, wow, didn't realize we were having coffee this morning. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, we do the things. Coffee talk goes off the rails. When I'm tired and I don't want to talk about the weather, you can tell. Oh, it gets, yeah, no, Yukon says clean it with vinegar. I clean the snot out of that thing. But it just looks beat. You know what? It's, yeah, I don't put it in the dishwasher. I hand wash it. Roxanne says the grosser the better. It's well seasoned. I mean, I clean it. But let me tell you something. It looks like it's been to war and back. You know what I mean? Either way, it does the things. Betty says, I'm a K-Cup person these days. New model's not bad at all. Actually tastes like the real thing. I put in my P-Lone coffee, and about 6 minutes later, you hear that rumble. You hear the rumble, and you know you're about to be in for a treat, y'all. You're about to be in for a treat. Anne-Marie, do you ever get tired of talking about the weather? You can tell because then we don't talk about the weather. You see it on the side, doesn't mean we're talking about it. That day is like today. I'm glad you cleaned the snot out of it. How did the snot get in? That's an even better question for another day on my subscription page. On my Only Friends page. See, I didn't say the other thing. Rita says, I miss coffee so much. This whole talk today is making me miss it more. Did you stop and we're not aware of it? Why are we stopping drinking coffee? Why? Brent says, we have well water, meaning we'll wreck that thing in 3 weeks. Yeah, I had a friend who had well water. We had to make coffee there using bottled water. I mean, it just depends on like what is going on downstairs, right? But we used bottled water for coffee. And honestly, if I had a Keurig, I feel like I would, in today's world, I would use distilled water just so that none of those minerals build up and all that. You should start a weather talk where we only talk about coffee, and sometimes we go off on a weather tangent. That, Oliver, is hilarious. I'm going to take that quote of the day. I'm putting it on Twitter. Quote of the day from Coffee Talk. That is a tweet. Boom. Tweeted. That's the tweet of the day. That's the quote of the day. Thank you, Oliver. That's the quote of the day. Yukon, I think tomorrow's challenge Eric, #challenge Eric Burris. I may challenge you to a boxing match, like Tyson and that. How am I going to ever deliver on that? So Yukon wants to try and challenge me to say things on the air. Here's the thing. When I worked at the other station that in Orlando that doesn't look like that, but like the fonting isn't the. It's kind of like that, but a different number in Orlando. We used to say there was a word we would try and use every day. And so we did it. It was fun. I was challenged yesterday to find the all-time March highest temperature in Melbourne. And I did, by the way. Don't know if you heard it. Probably didn't. I just can't remember. Either way, it was fun. Kelly, wait. Do you have a YouTube channel for Coffee Talk set up? Oh, I do, Kelly. We are everywhere, baby. Well, everywhere that I can do easily. I go to 2 Facebook pages, my page and the Wesh page. I go to my Twitter page, and I go to my YouTube page. So yeah, we're everywhere. We're on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Mr. Bob, first time caller, long time listener. Yeah, long time, first time. Yeah, like it. No, the challenge is not always say on the air. Today's challenge is supposed to post a picture. Ay vey. Yukon, I heard it 93. You got it. Did you guys notice that I changed pictures behind me? I was waiting if anybody was going to notice that. This one used to be behind my head. That one is new, and that one is new. Just to know. Changed a bunch of my pictures up. Oh, Jesus, Destiny, you're a goober, and I love you for it. Also, giddy up. All right. Good time. Yeah, Lauren, I'm like Visa, baby. I'm everywhere you want to be. Lauren on YouTube. Because we're live on YouTube. Matt, we're going to get you some new pictures at Sun and Fun. Listen, that's my favorite airplane on the planet. Can you tell what it is? Look at that. If you can tell what that is, you win the prize. And that's just a really cool picture. Look at that. Anybody? Yeah. I can't wait for Sun and Fun. That much I can tell you. You know, Jeannie, Matt, you know, baby. You know. Look at y'all. Debbie, we didn't notice the pictures change, but we were quick to spot the bump on your head the other day. I know, exactly. It's the important things that y'all notice. Exactly. Destiny, I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Good, that's good. That means we're getting off on a Monday the right way. It's a Mooney, Janice. That's right, Debbie. You know. Came over to the dark side just to give you a like. Thank you, Brent. Look at Brent over there on the YouTube. Good morning. I think YouTube's probably got the best, bandwidth. What do you win, Jeannie? My time for another coffee talk every day at 8 a.m. Even if you got it wrong, I would be doing the same thing. Did I steal that picture off the internet? Mm-hmm. What do I win? Oh, well. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? Anybody? Anything? Who loves you, baby? There you go. Did I win a car? Mr. Bob, let me tell you something. Coffee Talk is on a shoestring budget. This computer that I'm broadcasting live on, I paid for it. This microphone, I paid for it. Oh, well. I had a dog named Mooney growing up. I wonder if it was after the plane because... Oh, could be, Destiny. Could be. I wonder if it was after the plane because my sperm... Now I got... It took me a second, Destiny. That's funny. Could be. I mean, Mooney's... That's my airplane. Have I given up on the mug? I'm trying. I'm still trying. Thank you. Oh, my God. Janice says you make Mondays fun. Holy crow. Either A, you're lying, or B, that's a huge compliment. So I'll take that. Yeah, bet there's a 252 violations of copyright stealing in that picture. I like that. Okay, Yukon, the thing I have to ask is, do you know that there's a Mooney 252 TSE, or did you just randomly pick that number? Because if you said 252, then I have to know if you know that 252 has a unique tie-in to a Mooney. I have to know that, Yukon. I have to know if you knew that. That's an ovation. I'm never buying an ovation. That is way too rich for my blood. I'm going to get a 1965 F model. You randomly picked a number. The first Mooney I was ever in was a 252 TSE M20K model. can't afford that. I can't afford anything, but I'm going to go for an M20F model. Anyway, enough. Any questions? That's crazy that you randomly picked that. Google Mooney 252 and you're going to have a really good laugh on it. Carol says, happy 311 day. Amber is the color, right? All right. Last question. Questions? Did you maybe say 252 and pass and it percolated to my head? I see what you did there. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it did. All right. Any other questions? Surface, because I'm not going digging anymore. We're wrapping this puppy up late. Happy birthday, husband's 47th. Happy birthday. Water temperatures here in Central Florida are still in the 60s, so it's still a little cool out. Yeah. All right. Anything? So I'm doing the noon. I'm doing the 4. Some insight into how my brain works. Yeah, I have a good brain. It works. Sometimes. All right, friends. Enough. We had a good day. You guys made my day better, and I thank you for that. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Take care. Take care. I'll see ya on TV today and Coffee Talk tomorrow morning. Sound good? Sound good. Bye, y'all. I need a shamrock on Sunday. All right, I'll work on it.